I want to do the character that I think I would do the best at.
I'm not even cutting up. I just feel like you're not being real, Lucy.
You think I'm not being real right now?
Honest, you won't have him because it's the lead role. It would be a lie to say that you wouldn't fit the description of tough.
Oh my God.
We love drama on Drag Race. It is part of what makes it iconic. But sometimes things go from fabulous to fiery. Today we are diving into the fiercest feuds, the explosive confrontations, and the moments that made even Mama Ru flinch.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to say about this situation?
It's just ridiculous.
Welcome to Queen Central. I am your host, Gloria Hole, serving the hottest tea with a side of highlighter and heels. Grab your popcorn, because these Drag Race fights, they went way too far. 1. The Untucked blow-ups that shook the workroom. Season 2, Tatianna versus Tyra Sanchez, the original drag down showdown.
If you have a problem with someone, address it. And that's probably why I seem like a bitch.
Tatianna accused Tyra of being fake and attention-seeking. Tyra clapped back with a volume and energy that shook the set. It was not just yelling, it was raw, real, and ended with Tyra storming off while shouting, "I don't need this." It was the moment that Untucked became must-watch TV. Drama, defiance, and drag all in one. Season 5, Alyssa Edwards versus Jade, Jolie, and Coco Montrese. A legendary triangle of tension. Jade's backrolls red-sparked memes for years, but behind it was deep discomfort. Coco and Alyssa's pageant history added gasoline to the fire. Tears were shed, voices raised, and the emotional toll was evident.
Jealousy's a killer in this industry.
Baby, I ain't jealous of that, honey. I ain't jealous.
Bring it to the runway.
Honey, and I am.
Put your mouth where your fashion is.
What made it even more intense? The unresolved pain. You could feel the ghosts of past betrayals haunting every line. And viewers weren't just watching a spat. They were witnessing real-life friendships collapsing under the weight of competition and expectation. It was not only about makeup or lip syncs. These queens came in with history, and it exploded on screen. Season 11, Evie Oddly versus Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
I would have lip synced for my motherfucking life today, bitch. I was motherfucking ready.
Silky, loud, and proud. Evie, sharp and direct. Their opposing styles clashed hard, shouting matches, shade wars, and moments where producers almost stepped in. And it was not just tension, it was personal. Two powerhouse personalities. One workroom, sparks were inevitable. But underneath the volume, a mirror of how different drag philosophies can collide. Camp versus avant-garde. Pageantry versus performance art. 2. The confessional clapbacks, Asia O'Hara versus The Vixen, Season 10. On camera, Asia tried to bridge the gaps. But behind the scenes, The Vixen felt ganged up on and tokenized. Their confessionals revealed how differently they experienced the same moments.
Not next time, bitch.
The conflict was not just between queens. It reflected deeper issues about race, expectations, and emotional labor. Candy Muse versus Tamisha Iman, Season 13.
So I suggest...
I'm not gonna be too many bitches.
Yes, the hell
you
you
got
are.
the right one.
Yes, the hell
I'm
you
not
are,
gonna
baby.
be too many bitches.
Like I said,
I don't
if
care
there
about
was
the ball.
problem, and there
Like
was
I
an
said,
issue that y'all
you
had,
got the right
y'all
one,
could have
girl.
brought it up.
Tamisha, the elegant elder. Candy, the bold firecracker. Sparks flew when respect clashed with rebellion. The most iconic moment? She said, "I said what I said." The line became a rallying cry, but behind it was a generation gap. One queen asking for reverence, the other demanding recognition. The workroom gives us the drama, but confessionals give us the truth, or at least the queen's version of it. 3. Queens who took it too far or got pushed too far. Fifi O'Hara's villain arc. Was Fifi the villain, or was she edited into one? Her critiques of Sharon Needles were constant, but what fans saw was not always the full picture. Fifi later revealed that she was portrayed in a way that haunted her long after the show. When you play a role the producers want, sometimes you become it.
Oh, I have one look? Tired-ass showgirl. Fuck you.
Showgirl, at least I am a showgirl, bitch. Go back to Party City where you belong.
The Vixen walking off the reunion. It was not just about a fight, it was about systemic pressure. The Vixen called out how Black queens are often labeled angry for being assertive. RuPaul's attempt to coach her backfired. When the Vixen walked off, it split the fandom. Some saw self-preservation, others saw disrespect. The moment sparked think pieces, Twitter storms, and fan debates that lasted for months. Was it a refusal to be gaslit or a missed chance for healing? The Vixens' walkout marked a cultural shift in how viewers saw Black queens and how those queens demanded to be seen, heard, and respected. Sometimes it is not just shade. It is trauma, tension, and the burden of representation. 4. Post-show feuds and online fallout. Aquaria versus Ms. Cracker.
So I've seen them pull similar looks. Ooh. I didn't know who did it first. Somebody did it first, though. So I want to find out who did it first.
The tension started subtly. Fan theories about copying styles, shade in interviews, eye rolls, subtweets. Even when they claimed peace, their fandoms wouldn't let go. It was icy, passive-aggressive, and very much alive in Reddit threads and Twitter rants. Aja versus Valentina. Valentina's dreamy pageant perfection rubbed Aja the wrong way. During the reunion, Aja delivered one of the most memorable rants in Drag Race history.
She could walk out there in a diaper, and they're like, Valentina, your smile is beautiful.
A perfect "you're beautiful" turned into a meme, but for Aja, it was about authenticity. For some queens, the fight doesn't end when the cameras do. It evolves. Toxic fandom. When fights spill over into the real world, it gets dangerous. Queens like Silky, Shea Coulee, and The Vixen have spoken out about racism, death threats, and online abuse. Fan bases take sides, sometimes in ways that cross serious lines. Drag Race is a platform, but for some queens, it became a battlefield. 5. When producers let it happen, or made it worse, producer influence allegations. Willem spilled the tea. Fifi echoed it. Sleep deprivation, forced confrontations, selective editing. These queens say the narrative was written before they even walked in.
So after I left and went outside, Jen, the producer, comes running back. She's like, we need you back in. We need you. Like, we're sorry. We're sorry. And I was like, I don't need you to be sorry. I need Stephen Korff to be sorry, who was the one that told me I could get out.
One queen even claimed that producers intentionally put queens with known beef in the same hotel rooms or rehearsal groups, just to stir the pot. When drama became a tool, queens became pawns feeding the flames. Fans noticed it too. Reconciliation scenes, cut, emotional growth, rarely shown. What made the cut were meltdowns, insults, and chaos. The more dramatic you were, the more airtime you got.
But girl, I could judge you on your lack of talent. You're a phony amateur,
girl. To you,
girl.
because you're a mean girl.
Amateur.
You're a mean girl.
Girl, you're a joke.
Reality TV isn't always real. And sometimes the realest pain gets twisted for ratings. Some queens even said they were coached into conflict. Talk about her makeup. Why did you roll your eyes? What do you think of her performance? Really? 6. Too real to be TV. Physical fights and security interventions. There are stories, whispers among the fandom, of fights that got physical, edited out before airing. Producers had to step in. In at least one case, queens had to be separated for the rest of filming. Queens who refused to film together. Post-blow-up, some queens gave ultimatums. Her or me.
I understand that you had to say someone, but I still, can obviously wholeheartedly disagree with what you said.
Of course.
Because I'm going to.
While rarely confirmed, production sources have hinted at solo confessionals and staggered scheduling to avoid further eruptions. Reshoots and retakes, even the fights you do see, they are often carefully reconstructed. Rumors say some intense scenes were toned down, others amped up. Because at the end of the day, it is a show. There is the drama we see. Then there is the drama they barely let us see. 7. Redemption and resolution. Who made peace? Alyssa and Coco. Once bitter rivals, now collaborators. They have shared tours, hosted shows, and laughed about their past. Time heals, and humor can heal almost anything. Pearl and RuPaul. After that infamous "nothing you say matters" moment, Pearl publicly distanced herself. It created one of the most awkward vibes ever captured on Drag Race. Years later, reconciliation rumors swirled, but Pearl has remained elusive.
Nothing you say matters unless that camera is rolling.
Candy and Tamisha. After their season 13 drama, fans expected lasting beef. But interviews after the finale revealed a surprising mutual respect. grown queens, grown conversations. Some queens stay salty. Others, they sashay away from the drama with grace. Final commentary. Is it entertainment or exploitation? The line between real and reality TV. What we see on Drag Race is real in emotion, but filtered through lighting, editing, and narrative. Queens are chosen, not just for talent, but for tension. The producers know what gets views, and sometimes that is conflict.
I apologize if I made you feel that way because that was not my intent. So if I ever make you feel that way, all you gotta do is tell me. I'm a very understanding person.
Mental health, toll, anxiety, depression, PTSD. Several queens have opened up about the toll the show and the aftermath took on their lives. The pressure to be funny, beautiful, and unbothered, all while surviving constant judgment, can break anyone. Some queens have gone on to seek therapy, take social media breaks, or even leave drag altogether. The toll is not just emotional. It is financial, professional, and personal. Fame can be fierce, but fallout can be far fiercer when the glam fades. Where do we draw the line? Fans have a role too. Loving drama is one thing, but sending hate? That's not cute. That's not drag. Queens are artists, not punching bags. And they deserve to feel safe, respected, and celebrated. Drag is art. Drag is power. But drag shouldn't come at the cost of a queen's well-being.
We're supposed to be a representation of strength and overly femininity, but also like a way to bring people together.
The last word is yours. Drag Race gave us unforgettable fights, but not without fallout. Some feuds entertained us. Others broke our hearts. So we ask you, which fight shocked you the most? Was there one that crossed the line? Let us make this more than tea. Let us make it a conversation, a space where queens and fans can grow. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow Drag Race fanatics. Stay fierce, but play nice. I am Gloria Hole, and this is Queen Central. See you next time under the spotlight.